I've never been alone, physically. In the 23 years, almost 24 years of my life, I've realized that in my home, I've never been alone. I'm not talking about for a few hours during the day or whatever. I've never literally been on my own. Anytime that I've ever lived with anyone, it's either been with my family or with a significant other, and that scares me and explains a lot. It explains a lot about my social anxiety and why I freak out when I'm around a large group of people, because since ever, I've always lived with someone, and this past month, I've been all by myself. I had very little interaction with human people. I pretty much spent the majority of the time at home alone, and that's weird. The only time I ever saw anybody is when I needed to go to the store to get food or necessities or something. I maybe once interacted with Mark, which here's the vlog that I just posted, and that's about it. Being alone shouldn't be a scary thing, and I was proven this month because I was alone for a month by myself with no one in my house. It was just me and 5 freaking cats and a dog. They're no fun. It's gross. I apparently don't want a pet ever. And it was weird to be able to see how my life goes with just me, because usually when I live with people, there's, you know, more dishes than usual or more interaction. I don't know, but it was weird to see how much I affect my own home. And I don't really affect it a lot. I see now that my dishes are not the problem. But physically being alone doesn't scare me at all. I find it very comforting. I don't want to have to deal with other people and their issues and responsibilities. I like being just alone and by myself and not bothered. It's very nice. Don't come to my room. I don't want to talk to you. If I want to talk to you, I'll come talk to you. But I probably won't because I have social anxiety issues. It's not good. It's not good at all. I really need to push myself to be able to not have social anxiety, but be able to live independently on my own. And so far, I'm kind of scared that I'm not going to be able to. I know I made it sound like I can handle it, but it was actually kind of scary, and I've learned that I'm terrified at nighttime when I'm by myself, because for some reason, I always forever think that there is an axe murderer and he's going to come and kill me. But being alone should never scare anybody. I think everyone at least once in their life should live on their own, and it's just a good way to learn your own habits, because when you live with people, you adjust to working with them or whatnot. But when you live by yourself, you find out your own habits, like, oh, I actually happen to be the one who leaves the cupboards open, or oh, I happen to be the one who leaves all the doors and the lights on. And it's just kind of interesting to be able to see how you work by yourself. So I think that everyone should live on their own once, and that's a message to me because I've apparently never done it. So let me know down in the comments below, have you ever lived by yourself? Would you like to live by yourself? And are you sick of living with your parents? Because I sure am. Also, make sure to leave a question on Twitter. Next video I will be doing a hashtag #AskAlex. And I would love to get all of your questions. I'm only going to be getting them through Twitter, so don't leave them on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Tumblr. I will not be reading them. If you do #AskAlex, then I'll be able to answer your questions. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of sexual questions because my audience is just sex-driven. So, see you next time. Bye!